Hello there. Once again, this is Anton from Anton Bay. And starting off, I just got a couple issues of Warlord up there. Issue number 3, issue number 8. These are things I picked up the last time I was in El Paso. And I needed something stiff that's up there, and these are already bagged and boarded. The books I picked up today are all still like raw and unbagged and, fresh out of the bin. So, I was mostly looking for books today that I just wanted something that really spoke to me in the cover. I didn't really know what I was looking for. I didn't really have any intention of buying anything at the comic book shop today, but I did find some books, and I didn't spend a lot, but I found this Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and Scarlet Witch. This was in his bargain bin, and just look at the cover. That is so cool. I love the snake thing going on. I don't know why they're coming out of this dude's head. He's got some sort of like snake hat, I guess. Yeah. See? Snake hat. But I don't know, something about this age of comic, the early 80s, whatever. I really, now that I said early 80s, I'm going to make sure. Yeah, 1980. This era of comic is one of my favorites, just because, that's so pure what a comic is supposed to be, what it's supposed to be like. It's supposed to be snakes, monsters, and superheroes and stuff like that. I'm going to back up my camera. Another thing I pulled out of the bin was Orion, Lord of Atlantis, issue number 7. Just the cover looked cool. I didn't notice till I got home that it has a 25-cent sticker on it. That's less cool, but yeah, I don't really care on some of that stuff. It's not a huge deal to me. And look at it. It's got skeleton warriors in it. It's got like some sort of warrior chick in it. She's swinging a sword and she's wearing a bikini. They're fighting some dinosaurs. This is all the kind of stuff that you want in a comic book. That's all the kind of stuff I want in a comic book. So it was an easy grab for me to pull that out of the bin. And I think I have a few issues of Orion somewhere, or Orion. I don't know how to pronounce this. But I'm pretty sure I don't have this issue, so I had to grab that, and there it is. This I'd seen in the bin once before, Aztec Ace, and I don't know, it's like some Indian dude jumping over a fence because he's a spy, and it's by Eclipse Comics. And I finally decided, you know what, that just looks too cool to not grab. Something about it reminds me of like that Shadow era of comics and whatnot. So thought I should get it. Thought it would look good in my collection. Now almost always, if I see an issue of Astro City, I pick it up. The covers are so beautiful. I haven't collected enough of them to like really start into reading them. I usually want to have like a few around before I even mess with it, but that cover alone, I couldn't leave that cover. That was just too good looking. It just looks great. They had issue 3. They also had issue number 4. Like I said, I'm not familiar with much about it. I just know that the art in them is really good, and the covers are so good that it just makes you want to buy them. It's just one of those books that when you see it, it just grabs your attention. El Paso has a big military base in it, and so, I don't know, we were seeing soldiers all over town. But this Army I Love, Vertigo number 1, I don't know what the deal is with this book, but it just looks so odd. Like, I don't even know what we're talking about here, what we're dealing with. Some sort of love in the army type crap. It just looked so bizarre, I didn't want to leave it. Because I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm getting that. I also grabbed a couple issues of Starman. I grabbed Starman number 36 and number 37 because these covers were so fantastic. I mean, you got like some crazy like robots. You got some wacko chick with some sort of crazy hairdo. You got somebody, I'm trying to think of other heroes, like this outfit looks really familiar to me from Watchmen, I think. But it's just like, what's the deal with this? I totally grabbed them. I mean, you're less than $1 an issue, so I thought I would get those. They looked pretty good. Another book I had to grab that I've never heard of, and I had to grab it just because it looks so awful. Archie Comics Adventure Series, The Conservation Corps. And just this dorky looking rhino guy and a water buffalo and some sort of fire bug, I guess. It just looked dumb. I know it's some sort of conservationist recycling. Probably they were like, oh, you know what? The Planeteers are hot. They suck. But let's combine that with Ninja Turtles and make a comic book. Anyway, I got issue number 1 of it and issue number 2. And just when a book reaches a certain level of weirdness, you can't pass on it. You have to go for it. Now, some other stuff I found. I thought I had pretty much heard of all the early Image titles. You know, you think you know all of them. You've seen it. You've seen the Youngblood. You've seen just all their crap, Bad Rock and stuff like that. I had never heard of Bloodpool. And it looked, I mean, like kind of some of the better stuff that they do, art-wise. So I popped on it. I was like, it's cheap, but mostly I'd never heard of it before. I thought I knew all of the early Image stuff, because it all has its own like flavor of kind of lameness, and this just looked like something that was right in that vein, and I had never heard of it. So of course, gotta give it a try, gotta grab it. Nothing else, the covers kind of pop. Another Image comic that I'd never heard of. Like I said, I thought I heard of all of them. Berserkers, issue number 2. Oh, sandworms. You hate them, right? I hate them myself. Yeah, nobody likes sandworms. But, yeah, these look pretty good. Pretty interesting. Something I will give a chance. I found an Amazing Comics Blip and the Sea Cads. I don't know what that is. That's why I got it, because I don't know what that is. It's black and white. The art looks like, I don't know, kind of like a definite kind of underground amateur type style. But some of that can be really interesting. And it was issue number 1 of a book I'd never heard of. So, totally ought to get it. Give it a try. Give it a chance. Man, these things are like falling down on me here. Alright, so then I found a little pocket of Adventures of the Outsiders. This is a DC book. I don't recognize any of these characters, but I had to get it because the covers looked good. Just looked interesting. Looked like something I would be into. And it was that really neat era of the 80s. I don't know. They were just colorful in a way that comics aren't so much colorful anymore. And it's an era that I always appreciate, so I always grab them. I found issue 36, issue 40, issue 41, issue 46, issue 37. This is the one I really, really liked the cover. Anytime your team is fighting a giant octopus and it looks this good, I mean, that's awesome. I was really impressed with that cover. I was also really, really liking issue 24. I see it's got an old sticker left on it, but I was still super impressed with it. And these are getting all soggy lean in there. But that's pretty much all I got. That's what I picked up today. Just a little blend of stuff that I hadn't heard of, stuff that I hadn't seen before. And if you can get stuff you haven't seen before cheap, go for it. Anyway, these are my pickups. I know there's nothing special in there. There shouldn't be. They all just came from the dollar bin. But these Adventures of the Outsiders and this Batman and the Outsiders, these 2 issues, and I had to get the rest of them. So that's what I got. Picked up this little pile. I think it was less than $20. It was just a little haul for the day. But anyway, that's my story. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch you guys later. Bye.